Hello, everybody. This is as close as I could get to 8 o'clock. Okay, it's 8:03. I'm sorry, but I learned some new stuff about my camera. So I guess that's good. Welcome, everybody, to episode 2 of Merle's Pearls. This is July 22nd, 8 p.m., 2019. And this is Merle's Pearls. Married over 50 years. Can you believe it? I cannot. I must know something about relationship. And I'm going to share something with you every Monday night at 8 o'clock. So here we are. And if you're here now, lucky you. And if you tune in later, lucky you. And if you have questions, I'm interested. But today, well, first I want to tell you that if you want my free download of Secrets of a Highly Successful Relationship, go to Single, Successful, and Seeking.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, fill in your email, and push Get Your Free Download. The button that says your free download here, push that button. Okay, today the topic is one thing that could save your relationship, and frankly, it could bring peace to the world all by itself if nothing else changed. Interested? It's on page 53 of my book, by the way, Cracking the Relationship Code. Can you see it back there? Cracking the Relationship Code. Secrets to a Happy Relationship at Home and at Work. So on page 52 or 53, definitely it's the one thing that can absolutely change the world. And this is what it is. Okay, I can't stand when people keep you in suspense. It's no name calling. Please don't call anybody any names. Not yourself either. Listen, I have caught myself doing that. I've caught myself saying, "Oh, you idiot." That is not cool. It is not. You should not be calling yourself names, and definitely do not call anybody else names. Now, I am married 50 years. One of the secrets is my husband is pretty easygoing. He doesn't seem it. He is cranky sometimes, but actually he's pretty easygoing. But when we got married, there was one thing that he said, "This is it. That's it. If you don't go with this, I'm done." And geez, that was shocking. Well, so what's this awful thing that I have to be careful of? And this is what he said. He said, "No name calling. You cannot call me an idiot. You can't call me a dummy. You can't call me mean. You can't call me anything. No name calling." You can say it hurts my feeling. You can describe your reaction to things, but you cannot call him a name. And, I took him seriously because and since then, in this 50, it's going to be 52 years this year, actually. He has never been so serious about anything he has said. But no name calling. And when I hear other people, other couples, other relationships, not necessarily romantic relationship, could be platonic, could be familial, family stuff, or romantic. But when you hear people calling each other bad names, today they call it abuse. And we just called it name calling, but it is abuse. And by the way, since we're talking about this, I have a little clue for you. If you have experienced people that have called you names, this is really important. When somebody calls you a bad name, says you whore. Now that's the first thing that a woman's going to take to herself and say, "Oh my God, yeah, I did sleep with that guy." Stuff runs through your head, and you take it on as if, "Oh my gosh, I must be a whore." But I want to tell you something. When somebody calls you that, it isn't because they think that that's you. They do it because they think it will hurt you. So name calling is not about truth telling. Name calling is about hurting people. That's why they call it abuse. But that's so important for you to know. So if you realize, oh, he doesn't really think I'm a no good whatever. He just thinks it will hurt me if he says that. That's really important. Then, even though you're not completely secure in yourself, even though you're not that sure of yourself, you can say, "I know I'm not. I'm a decent, wonderful." You don't even have to be wonderful. You just have to be decent. You can give yourself that much. So that's what's important about no name calling. Now, there's the other side of that coin. You also are responsible for not calling anybody else a bad name. And you will notice that when you do that, you just say, I'm in your head, what's going on is, this will hurt him, this will hurt him. And then you call whatever that is. You can call, "Oh, you shorty." It doesn't have to be anything horrible. It can just be something that will hurt that person. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not about hurting someone. It's name calling. Name calling is what's going on in our politics today. If you want to know what's bad about name calling, just take a look at politics. I don't talk about what's a good politic, who's a bad politician. It doesn't matter. Everybody is calling other people names. And it's not, we always blame the politicians, but the people are doing it as well. I mean, politicians come from us, come from our society. So if politicians are calling names, it's because they're reflecting what we're doing. That's my lesson for today. It's on page 53 of my book, Cracking the Relationship Code. Please, it's so important. Truly, if you can learn this lesson, if you can live this lesson, if you can teach this lesson, we will be that much closer to world peace. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Hello, Anna. Hello, Marla. And have a good evening. See you next Monday at 8 o'clock. Bye. See if I can turn this off. I think I can.